Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. Picked up 2 mowers this week. Scrapper called, said, hey, I got an old snapper with an aluminum deck, and I also have a Honda with the bag. So I gave 10 for this and 20 for the Honda. I'll do the Honda video at another time. I just wanted to show you guys this old beauty here. I think it's the oldest snapper that I've picked up. This is from the mid-80s. We're going to look at the engine code and the snapper product code here in a minute. So as you can see, this thing is sat outside. We got some surface rust, but not in bad condition. It looks complete. Sat under a pine tree. It looks like I had looked in the tank already and noticed there's no fuel. Sorry, Mr. Snake. But there is some syrup, or hard syrup, or maybe not. There's a little bit of moisture, but you can see how that looks brown. There is a little debris down there. So we got some stale gas. This thing had sat. You can see that right there. Yeah, you can see it now. So this thing sat for a while, unused. We're going to look at the filter, check the oil, look underneath, and see if we can get this old snapper to start. Let's look at the engine number right now. So what we have, I kind of looked at it already. The engine number's on this side. The engine model 929023271-01. The code is 86012801. Built January 28th of 1986. So this is an 86 model year. Yeah, it looks like it is 92902 here. I wasn't sure, but that's what it's coming back as. Let's look at the snapper model number once I clear some of this out. Okay, here we go. I can give you the model number 21351 Papa David. 21351 Papa David. Serial number 64445866. Meets all blade safety requirements. Blah, blah, blah. McDonough, Georgia, Fort Worth, Texas, USA. Snapper power equipment. Just looking at this, a Fuqua Industries company. I didn't know Snapper was a subsidiary of another company. But kind of an unusual machine. Here with the plug facing to the side. I don't think I have even parts for this thing. I don't even have air filters for anything this old. And I'm looking at the carb. I don't have carb parts for this either. There's nothing in my inventory that would help me out for parts other than maybe a spark plug. So it's a 3.5 horse at 3,600 RPM. So they don't have anything around now that's a 3.5, other than maybe a 4-wheel or a 3-wheel edger. So what else can we look at? It's got enough oil in it, doesn't look bad. I think we should look at the filter and actually put some gas in this thing. I got to go through the tank anyway. I'm not even sure how to service these carburetors. If there's a diaphragm, I don't think there is. I may have something this old in one of my junk sections, but maybe not. Maybe I got one or two that are this old, but I don't think so. Let me get a flathead. I found it interesting here, the engine start procedure. You're supposed to put your foot on that rear right wheel to start. I wonder if that's safe and acceptable. We got a dried out filter, original Briggs filter. I see the Briggs design there. This thing is really dry. I'd have to special order this. The filters I have aren't this size. The filters I have are pointy here, and there's no big center cutout. This is a larger center cutout. Throttle, wafers moving. So I'm going to put this back in place. A little filter is better than no filter. I'm going to put fuel in it. No rust in the tank. It's just got a lot of that buildup is all. I'm going to see if this thing even turns over. I didn't even try that. Yeah, it's turning over. I'm messing with the transmission. Here, the linkage is all messed up for this. Okay, actually the control for the transmission was in the drive position. I'm going to take it off a drive and put it on nothing. Yeah, my slider here for the transmission, that needs some lubrication. Like I said, this thing's sat out. Let's look underneath first, then I'll fuel it. So what do you think? You guys ever stumble upon anything this old? Oh, it's got the kill wire here on the side. I wonder what that's all about. Let me show you that. I didn't notice that. The coil kill comes down here. It looks like if you remove the plastic, it grounds out this tab and it won't start. I wonder why this thing is so important to be in place, that they put a kill wire here. You can see this tab. If this tab goes down, it'll ground out your coil wire here. Do not alter or cut. It doesn't expose the blade that much. So this is different. Wow. They probably have a bag system for this thing, I'm guessing. This thing probably has an attachment to bag it, possibly. What I'm going to do is go to the other side and turn it over so I don't hit my plastic guard. Okay. What do we got? We got an old bee's nest. We got a very flat blade. Really, really flat. Got some rust on the belt. Surface rust, but considering the age, there's no huge amounts of flaky rust, and the deck isn't rusted through. I don't think this thing has seen a lot of use. What do you guys think? I'm pretty impressed with this old turd. I should start a lawnmower museum. I've come across a couple of old beauties here in the last couple of years. Cable barely moved, but it looked like it just broke free. It was kind of rusty. So this thing needs some lubrication, I think. Okay, let's fuel it and see if it starts. Looks like an aftermarket plug, LM7. Was it an NGK? I don't know. I'm going to take it off just to examine it. The company name said T something on it. Then we'll fuel it, then we'll try starting it. Wasn't very tight. True value, I thought so. True value marketed plug, Lima Mike 7. While we're down here, let's see if we got spark. What I'm going to do is clamp up the bail bar. And pull on it. I need something to ground out here, and there's nothing around. Yeah, I just got a little bit through the cable, a little zappy zap, so I think we're good. Could be a week, but at least I got something when I had my hand on the wire. It let me know I was alive. It told me it was alive. So Let me grab some channel locks and just squish this together a little bit more. I didn't like how it was dancing around. Looks like somebody's hit this into something. I don't like this spark plug on the side here. I don't like this design. If you're going through wet grass or wet brush here, it may want to cause an issue. So beautiful day in Southwest Florida, very sunny. The tourist, aka snowbirds, are happy. We've got 72 or something like that degrees. Sun feels fantastic. Nice breeze, perfect Florida day. This is why people come here and spend boatloads of money in Orlando, Miami, Naples, Sarasota. Pensacola at spring break. Okay, put at least half a tank of fuel in this. It's been sitting for a while. We got a dirt gobber's nest here, which is, they've hatched. I smell gas. Is there a hole in the tank? Or is that just the gas can I'm smelling? Okay. If it doesn't fire off, I've got carb cleaner. Okay, let's put this on choke. Start is all the way down. Like I said, this cable needs some oil. And then what do we got to do to start this thing? Set engine control to start or choke. Hold blade control firmly on the handle. That's the bail bar for the uh, um, kill wire. Stand close to side of handle. Place foot on top of rear wheel. Pull starter. So when you're pulling this thing over, you're pulling over the all these pulleys here, which is making it difficult to pull. One of these pulleys has got some rust on it. That would need to be oiled up. What does it say here? Caution. U-chute or grass latch must be installed before operating mower. So that's why they have this kill wire down here. You have to have the chute or the grass catcher. So they do have an attachment for a grass bag. So I was just trying to see if I can disengage any of this stuff so I'm not pulling on 3 pulleys. And I think that's the best it's going to do. I'm going to juice the carburetor. Because we're getting no action out of the fuel I put in here. I'm going to have to go and see if one of you guys have done a carb clean on one of these old 3.5 horsepower Briggsies with the magnetron ignition. Recoil could use some oil. Yeah, not recoiling, squealing. It did fire off, but it's not picking up any fresh fuel. We got something blocked. Either the pickup tube's got syrup on it or the carburetor does up above here. So I'll do a little experimentation. The two bolts that take this off are similar to the Pulsajet style. 110 here and then 1/2 inch against the block. What do you guys think on this old snapper? It's not aluminum deck, I'm just realizing it's a steel deck. He said aluminum deck, but it's a steel deck snapper. Still in good condition though. I'm not complaining with this model 21351 Papa David. I think I did well for 10. Let me know in the comments below. I may spend some time on this or go grab the Honda and show you the Honda with the bag for 20. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Have a good day.